Have you ever heard of Gacha? You've probably not heard of the scariest glitches in it. Some of these glitches are so bad they had to shut down the whole community. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have ever seen a Gacha video before. Now let's get into the first myth.
Gacha life glitches are very popular in Gacha. Some say these are fake. Some say these are real. But it could be also that Gacha life glitches only work for some targeted people only. These Gacha life glitches are deeper than you think. They have a lore and backstory behind them. Here's top 5 Gacha life glitches with dark backstory. 5. CC Glitch. CC Glitch is one of the most scariest glitch in Gacha, but CC Glitch has a sad and dark backstory. CC was born in a normal family, but because of her different appearance, she was hated by her family. In fact, according to her, her family even tried to get rid of her. She actually has 4 eyes. Yes. These are actually eyes. She keeps the bottom ones closed to appear more like other humans. Everyone calls her ugly creepy monster. But she can't control how she looks. She wishes to be normal.
That one was so sad, I feel bad for her.
4. Mo Glitch. Mo Glitch is one of the mysterious glitch in Gacha. Originally the glitch is, if you change the Moe's face to sad and crying face, and keep Mo on a slot as well, it will stare at you creepily. But this glitch has a dark backstory. Mo is the dark version of Moe. Moe is usually a fun and cheerful preset. She was always smiling, but people only used her for their needs. Never truly became her friend. At school, she always had friends, but none of them were real friends. Her siblings were nice to her, but there's a chance they actually hate her secretly. Maybe this was all in her head. Maybe no one actually hated her, but she always felt insecure and scared of losing people. One day she snapped. From all the pain, confusion, sadness she had inside her head, something dark was born that day. The dark side of Moe that no one saw before. But that didn't last long. The good side in her fought back and sealed away her confused and dark existence.
The Mo glitch is really interesting. How do you guys feel about it?
3. Looney Satisfied Glitch. This glitch is from the time when Looney was stressed out. Basically back then, people were asking Looney for too much. Even though he spent months and years making games, people were never satisfied. They wanted more. So while trying to work more and more for people, he eventually snapped. He just wanted people to be satisfied.
Poor Looney. He just wanted peace and people happy.
2. Nurse Luck Glitch. Basically the Nurse Luck glitch is, when you change Nurse Luck's outfit and get off Gacha life, she becomes angry and starts to unalive all of your OCs. But Nurse Luck has one of the most saddest backstory. So according to what I found out from the internet, Nurse Luck wasn't actually a nurse, but she would cosplay wearing a nurse outfit, because her grandma was a nurse and she passed away, so wearing a nurse outfit would make her happy. However, her friends didn't like it, so they told her she needs to stop wearing nurse outfit to school, but she did not listen to them and continued on her passion. One day the bullies got very angry and beat her up. She cried for help but no one was there. She cried and started hating everyone who changes her outfit.
I can't believe the nurse is that crazy.
1. Gina Glitch. Gina Glitch is the most famous and scariest glitch in Gacha. She unalives every OC you make, and it literally breaks the game itself. So what made her so aggressive? Well, there's actually 2 Ginas. Yes, that's right. One of them is nice and kind, loves cleaning, but the other Gina is a psychopathic freak. The evil Gina was always jealous of good Gina. She was not neglected or anything in childhood. Both the twins were loved by parents the same way, but she just didn't like when her parents loved the other twin. She felt her life is unfair. Why does she has to share? Only if she was alone, she would get all the love and care. This is why she hurts or even unalives other OCs, so that the creator doesn't get to have other OCs and only loves her.
Let's check out some more glitches. Do you guys like Wise Fox videos? Comment below. Also comment the color of your hair and if it matches your OC.
So today it's Gacha Club's turn. After I completed my mission on Gacha Life and found the glitches, now I will go to Gacha Club and find some interesting and creepy looking glitches. So let's do it together. Number 1. The Creepy Glitch. First you have to go to the 12th page of the preset section. Then click on this preset. Now the real fun starts. You will see there's 294 flip, and 205 shadow. This is indeed creepy. But we are not done yet. Once you go to the glasses option, it will look like this. Bruh. How the heck we are in 6th page, while the page should have ended at 3rd. Why so many of the same glasses? Now click on face accessories top. Again it's all over the place. This is creepy as heck.
That glitch is really cool but also kind of scary. I would just ignore it though.
Number 2. This preset is stalking you. I am starting to believe gacha presets do stalk you. Wait, let me show you why. So first go to the club glitch. You will see a lot of scary looking characters here. But this character specially made me freak out, because when you go to this character's profile, and look at the location, you will see this. Behind you. Behind me? Where?
LOL, wow, these glitches are getting even scarier.
Number 3. 000 glitch. This is also a real glitch. Once you play Gacha Club Story Mode and unlock this character, and then click on it, something scary will happen. Then you will have to battle this character. Well, this is actually a reference to Looney's Wonderland game. Number 4. Pose glitch. Well, this glitch is for these poses. You know these cute looking poses? These actually have a secret. First you need to go to the hide option. And then remove the hand. This actually removes the DJ box it was holding. The whole box is just gone. In fact, this works on every pose holding something. If you take out its hand, the item will just evaporate. Why is the drumstick still here but the drum is just vanished? Yeah, really makes a lot of sense. Number 5. The export glitch. Well, if you have used a gacha mod to make an OC, and then you tried to copy that gacha OC into a normal gacha app, it breaks the game. Let me show you. So you just export the code from here, and copy it into a normal gacha club. It looks so weird, but wait, there's more to see. Like, look, everything is so messed up here. Why is everything is same item here? My head is spinning.
Did you guys think those glitches were cool or scary? Comment below. There are some cartoons that seem way too innocent, so sweet and harmless that you'd never question them. But today, I'm going to show you the disturbing truth hiding inside some of the most popular kids' shows. What if I told you that Bluey might have been inspired by a real tragedy? Or that Peppa Pig's original ending was banned for being too disturbing? Cocomelon. Cocomelon is designed to hypnotize kids, but what if that's the point? There's a creepy story that's been circulating around forums for years. Supposedly, a parent left their child watching Cocomelon overnight and noticed something terrifying in the baby monitor. At around 3:33 a.m., the screen started flashing. The Cocomelon character on TV wasn't dancing. It was staring directly into the camera, smiling, and then the screen went black. For the next 2 hours, the parent said their child was unresponsive, just sitting, eyes wide, whispering the same song over and over again. This theory is backed by people saying their kids have had full-on meltdowns after watching the show, not tantrums, screaming fits, like something was triggered. Is it just overstimulation, or is something darker encoded in the animation? Challenge: have you ever seen something strange in a cartoon? Drop the time code in the comments. I want to check it out myself. Peppa Pig.
Here's the scary truth behind Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig was diagnosed with cancer at just 2 years old and spent most of her early life in bed. She needed constant assistance and 24-hour supervision just to keep her alive. Peppa was a burden and embarrassment for the entire family. When her dad finally had enough, he got a horrific idea. He chained Peppa to her bed so she could never leave her own room. Years later, the parents had another child whom they also named Peppa. This Peppa replaced the original Peppa, who is still locked in her room. Now, if you Google Peppa Pig house wallpaper, something horrifying comes up. At first glance, this looks like a normal picture, but if you look closer, you can see the original Peppa still locked inside her room.
You've probably seen Peppa Pig before, right? Cute little pigs living their happy cartoon lives. But there's a dark theory that this show hides something terrifying. There's a viral creepypasta going around that claims Peppa Pig wasn't always meant for kids. In the original pilot, Peppa wasn't even alive. She was hooked up to a life support machine, suffering from an illness that her parents refused to treat. The theory says Peppa's parents euthanized her, and every episode after that is a dream in her mind as she's slipping away in the hospital. The twist? Some people say this version actually aired for a few seconds on an overseas channel late at night and was pulled within minutes. but one kid recorded it and uploaded it. And if you search deep enough, people say it still exists somewhere online. Challenge. If you've ever watched Peppa Pig before, I dare you to comment, "I saw her blink." Let's see how many people notice what I'm talking about. Bluey.
Everything you know about Bluey is 100% wrong.
Are you talking about Bluey the kid show?
No, it's not just a kid show. If you look closely, you'll notice Bluey actually has tons of dark secrets.
How dark could it be? They used blue healers to make the show.
And?
So blue healers were bred to help farmers with their livestock. They were trained to move animals by nipping at their heels. That's why the show teaches responsibility and problem solving.
It does teach valuable lessons, but some are pretty dark.
How?
So there's 3 things a lot of people missed, and it starts with the episode called The Show. This is when Bluey and Bingo were doing a performance about Chili's life. So Bingo was playing as Chili and pretending to be pregnant with a balloon. They were all laughing until the balloon popped. The dad reacted by grabbing Chili's hand. They're saying this suggests that Chili had a miscarriage.
I don't think that was directly about a miscarriage, but rather the thought of them losing a child deeply saddened them.
No, she 100% had a miscarriage, either recently or before giving birth to Bluey. But listen, the second one is pretty crazy. It's about Muffin and Socks. They're saying they might have autism.
Oh, that explains why Muffin is always erratic and Socks walks on all 4.
I mean, she's crawling on all 4s because she's a baby.
She's not really a baby.
Okay, just listen to the last one. It's about Indy's mother. If you notice, her daughter has a very restrictive diet. In one of the episodes, Indy says she can't have a sausage because of chemicals.
But I'm not allowed that.
But also, she can't have Poffergies because of gluten, dairy, and sugar.
Oh yeah, that's why Bluey couldn't share her toffee apple with Indy, because it had sugar.
No, exactly. People are saying Indy's mom is obsessed with eating healthy, which forces her daughter to only eat things her mom deems as safe. That's why we always see Indy sad when she can't eat certain foods.
Bluey is one of the most loved shows by kids and parents. But something about it just feels off. Ever wonder why the show never shows Bluey's school in full? Or why certain characters never appear again after just one episode? There's a theory spreading on TikTok that Bluey and her family are living in a simulation. It's why every episode resets. It's why there are no real consequences. Some users claim that they saw a glitch in an episode, where Bluey's shadow disappeared for 2 full minutes, but she kept moving. When they tried to rewatch it, the scene was changed. But it gets worse. One YouTube channel posted a breakdown of background audio in an episode and slowed it down. What they found was disturbing. The faint sound of children screaming, real children, not voice actors, and a deep voice whispering, "They're still here." Before we go any deeper, I challenge you right now. Try to watch this entire video without blinking. If you blink even once, you have to subscribe. Go on, I'll be watching. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Disney, you're not slick. I'm on to you. Now, I'm pretty sure, young or old, a lot of us know who Mickey Mouse is. He's the face of Walt Disney Studios and basically Disney's mascot. And with his iconic face and ears, Mickey Mouse is known across the globe as this harmless, peaceful mouse. Or is he? What if I told you Mickey Mouse must be stopped? And he's doing something very suspicious right in front of our face. Because we all know who Pluto is, right? He's Mickey Mouse's pet dog. But you know who else is a dog? Goofy. So why is Pluto the only dog on a leash? And bossed around by a mouse with gloves? Mickey is Goofy's best friend. Shouldn't Goofy be mad about this? I mean, Goofy does have a son, and imagine how he would feel if he found out his son was somebody else. On the floor outside. Disney, I caught you red-handed.
You'd never expect a classic like Mickey Mouse to be involved in something dark, but this goes way back to a lost episode known as suicidemouse.avi. This video supposedly showed Mickey walking through a city street in black and white. No music, just distorted background noise and distant screams. The video goes on for over 9 minutes, and Mickey's face slowly changes. His eyes melt, his smile twists, and then, complete silence. It's said that an editor who watched the full episode started crying uncontrollably and never worked on animation again. Some even believe the episode is cursed, that if you watch it all the way through, you'll start hearing Mickey's laugh, even when nothing's playing. Challenge: if you're feeling brave, type, "I'm not afraid of the mouse" in the comments. Let's see how many of you actually are. Max and Ruby.
This is the darkest episode of Max and Ruby. You remember Max and Ruby, that innocent cartoon with the bunny siblings? But what if I told you someone hacked it and uploaded something horrifying? The file was called Max and Ruby 4. It started as a normal episode at first, and until some hackers added their own footage, Max started crying for minutes. No music, just him, staring at a photo of his parents. Then it cuts. Ruby's gone. Max is digging in a grave. His eyes were all black. His mouth was sewn shut. He opens the coffin and screams. Some say it aired once, at 3 a.m. on Canadian TV. Others claim they found it hidden in old torrents. But every time the file shows up again, it disappears, like someone doesn't want you to see it. There is also a lot of versions of the episode since they can't recall what happened. Some just say that it was only 5 seconds of Max having black eyes with blood coming out of them. And of course this is a creepypasta, so this is not real. But people claim that this really happened, so no one really knows what happened that day, which makes it more scary.
Remember Max and Ruby? A sweet, calm show about 2 bunny siblings. But the original show had no parents. Ever notice that? No mention of where they are, no explanations, just Max and Ruby. There's a chilling fan theory that Max doesn't speak much because of trauma. Supposedly, he witnessed a car crash where his parents died, and Ruby was forced to raise him. Some early versions of the show even show Max playing with toy cars obsessively and drawing disturbing pictures on the walls. If you were brave enough to watch all these, make sure to stay the rest of the video and comment a watermelon emoji if you were.
This next one is even worse.
Lost Media, Part 1.
Song doesn't exist.
You can follow me on Roblox if you want. People claim that they heard this song, but it never existed or was being found. It started with a person named Carl